Hey guys, it's Diana, and today I want to tell you a little more about IG, Instagram. I'm going to give you some tips on niches, what the difference is between successful and unsuccessful accounts, how to visually set it up the best way, and I'm going to talk a little bit about content as well. So for me, what I think is the best way to show you is just to compare successful and unsuccessful accounts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a few accounts that, in my opinion, are doing really well in regards to how they've set up their IG account, and I'm going to compare them to a few that you might think on first view that they're doing well, but they're actually not achieving a good outcome in regards to how they portray themselves and showing their brand and connecting with people on a personal level. So obviously there's a lot of different niches that you can focus on. I'm going to focus on 3 today, which is a few of the most popular ones. So I'm going to focus on the travel niche, I'm going to focus on the parent niche, and I'm going to focus on the business niche. Of course, you can always mix these up as well. You don't have to focus on only one. You can actually, attract people from different niches as well, but just to keep it simple, I'm going to focus on these 3. So what I'm going to start with is the travel niche. As you can see, I have one account here that is already open, the Travelers Wanderer. The way that she has set up her account is just simply gorgeous. It's visually very, very appealing. I think she uses the same filter for most of her pictures, and it's just very nice to look at. And if you go to her content, she writes little personal bios, nothing too businessy. She shares her experiences, stuff like that. So as you can see, she has over 36k followers, so she is doing really well for herself in regards to content, in regards to the visual aspect of it, in regards to personal posts and stuff like that. That is something that you need to aim for, especially if you are targeting the travel niche. Your content should be travel related, but you should also give it a personal touch for people to be able to relate to you. That is what differs between a personal travel account and those travel accounts that you've probably seen on IG that just take content from everywhere and put it all on one IG account, and that's how they try to get followers, but none of the content is actually their own. So here you see that all of this content is actually her pictures. She's taken them herself, which is something that does attract people, because people relate to people, they don't relate to brands on their own. So let me compare this now to another page that is not a great IG account. So here you have Your Own Traveler, also a travel page focusing on travel, but as you can see, the pictures are all just pictures taken from other pages. It looks nice, but there is no personal touch to it. All the content, or you only see hashtags, it's just focusing on getting more followers, but there is not one picture of the person that's actually owning the account. It's just to share pictures from other pages, which does not work if you want people to relate to you and your brand. You want them to get to know you. These pages are fine if you're just doing this as a hobby, but if you want to use IG for business, this is not what you want to aim for. You want to aim for a more personalized page like the one that we saw before. pictures of yourself as well. Like, you shouldn't be shy to put pictures of yourself on your IG account, of yourself traveling, to show other people that you are the one coming up with this content. You are the one that is traveling, and just let them get to know you, because they're going to be attracted to your lifestyle. People that follow these types of pages, they only follow them for the pretty pictures, but they're not actually interested in what they have to offer. So try to avoid this and try to make it more personal. Then let's go to the parent niche. So I found this one page which I really, really loved. It's from Alana Wiles, Mommy Shorts. As you can see, she has 150K followers. She is raising two girls in New York City. She's also an author. And as you can see, she has lots and lots of pictures of her kids, just, how she spends her days with the children, their lives, and how they're growing up. She's sharing stories about her life and her life with her kids. So that's again the personal touch that she's basically letting people in on her life and on her life with her kids, and that is what makes her relatable. That is what makes people want to follow her. And that's how you get to that amount of followers, but they're also going to be real followers interested in you, because all the people following her are interested in following her life. They're not following her just because of her pictures. They want to know what's going to happen next, where she's going to be, what's going to happen with the kids, that kind of stuff. So this is one account that I thought was super cute, like also visually very appealing. And as you can see, like, she is posting about what people expect as well. Like, her IG name is Mommy Shorts. She says that she's raising two girls in New York City, and that's exactly what she posts about. Her life, her children, her family, that is what she's focusing on. Then there is another account that I found, which is supposedly a parent account, but does not exactly look like one. So as you can see, she describes herself as super mom, and she does have 32K followers, but if you go through her account, it's literally just pictures of herself. Selfies, pictures of herself, her outfits, with Snapchat filters. I'm not entirely sure. It's really, there's like the occasional picture of her kid. But this type of account, if you're going to focus on the parent niche, try to make your account more like the other one, the Mommy Shorts one, because this account, I can tell you already, the type of people that she's going to attract are people that are interested in her as a person, her as a woman. And I'm being very serious about that. Like, as a woman on IG or anywhere on the internet, you are going to attract men that are trying to get your number, trying to get with you and stuff like that. This type of account is what will attract that more than the other account, because the other mom is really focusing on her children, posting things about her family, her personal life. She, in this account, as you can see, she's mostly focusing on selling whatever it is she's trying to sell, using her face and her body to, show off the products that she's trying to sell. It's more of a business and health account, really, even though she calls herself super mom. But if you do want to focus on the parent niche, and if you want to attract other parents, this is not the account that's going to make that happen for you. So you want to put on your IG account what you as a parent, for example, would like to see yourself. So if you are posting about, you know, whatever is happening with your family, cute little moments, pictures of the kids. If that is the type of account that you would love to follow, then that is the type of account that you need to strive to make as well. If you see this account and it's not something that is interesting you or not something that you find attractive, not a page that you would follow, then don't make a page like this, because it's not going to attract the right type of people to your brand. So that is the parent niche. Then the last one that I'm going to go through is the business niche. So the first one that I found that I thought was really good was men's business. So as you can see, it's visually very appealing because there is a pattern. So there is a quote on the right side. There is pictures of lifestyle, houses, fashion, couples every now and then, but it is not all the same. And it's still very, very visually appealing because of the pattern and because of the repeating type of content. So you have like the couples, you have the fashion, you have the lifestyle, you have the cars, the houses. And it's literally portraying a business person's lifestyle. As you can see, it's a lifestyle magazine. It's about motivation, positivity, and life goals. So this is the type of account that is really well put together. It is an attractive account to follow because you know what to expect, and it's just very appealing. Now, this is a good one, but I also found one that you'd say it's similar, but not quite. So this one, looking at the description, it's for the man that is always business. Those that are always savvy will understand. Affiliate for only the best. And then a couple of fire emojis. This is the type of account, like if you scroll through it, it doesn't look that great. It is not even close to the same visual appeal that the other account had. It's very randomly organized. There is no pattern. And if you click on the content, it's just very, very salesy. It's very salesy. It's constantly trying to sell you something. It's basically like a commercial page on IG, which is not something you should strive for. Now, I know that this account has over 3K followers, but this type of page is not the type of page you want to strive for. The other page will definitely do much better long term, and the content is just much better for a business account. Now, if you really want to go into the salesy type of stuff, then sure, go for it. But again, this isn't, just scrolling through it, it's not appealing. If this is the type of page that you would follow if you are interested in creating a business account, by all means, but I don't think if you compare this page, then there's a picture of random food, and again, it's trying to sell you something. So don't do this. Do what the other page is doing. So this one definitely looks much better. Not trying to sell you anything with every post. It's trying to motivate you to live that lifestyle that they love, the business lifestyle. So yeah, and it's inviting people to actually discuss this type of stuff. It's a much more appealing page. So that are those are the three niches that I wanted to cover. So I hope that that sheds some light on the type of content, the type of page you need to strive for if you want to be successful on IG in a particular niche. That is my advice on that. Now, in regards to how to actually set that up, as I said, this page, for example, has a pattern. That works really, really well. Now, there are several ways that you can do this. You can like decide on your own pattern, think of one. There is one that is used widely across IG, which is the 1, 2, 3 rule. So you would post one, how was it, like one personal post, then 2 business posts, and 3 motivational posts. Maybe. Sorry guys, I got it completely wrong. It's actually the 3, 2, 1 rule. So you post 3 personal posts, then you post 2 motivational posts, like with a quote or something that you find inspiring, and then 1 business post. So every 6th picture would only be a business post then, because you don't want your IG account to be too businessy, too salesy, nothing like that. But you still want to have that personal touch, that inspirational touch. You want people to relate to your brand. So that is one of the patterns that can be used, but as you can see, there's people that do it differently. This guy posts 1, 2, 3, like 2 regular posts in between and then a quote. So that is also a way to do it. I myself like to do 5 personal posts mixed with personal posts and inspirational posts, and then a quote or a business post every 6th post. But you can experiment with that as long as it's an appealing, visually appealing pattern. You can, toy around with that a little bit. Then there's also what I want to discuss is how to portray your brand through your IG content, basically. So there is one woman called Jenna Kutcher who has done this really well. She's basically, I suppose, a wedding photographer, but at the same time she is just portraying her lifestyle through her IG account. She's portraying her brand and what she stands for. So she is actually expanding her business. She is doing a podcast now as well, and her account is growing every day. So she already has over 170K followers. And as you can see, she also has a pattern. She promotes body positivity. She shares pictures of her family, her husband, her lifestyle. She's really portraying her brand as a person, not just her business. So that is something I want to tell you guys as well. Like, try to keep your IG account authentic. Don't post things that you don't believe in, that you don't stand behind or stand for. Take moments from your life, things unrelated to your business, because people will relate to you as a person, you personally, they will relate to your life. It's very difficult for people to relate to brands and businesses because a lot of people don't have that business mentality. They want to relate to you as a person, and then you will get their curiosity as to what you do behind the scenes as well. They will be curious about your business, but first and foremost, you attract them with you, yourself, your personality, your authentic page. So basically what your IG has to become is an interwoven billboard of your life and your business that portrays your brand and what you represent. That is what you need to strive for. And one more thing I want to touch on is consistency in content. So if you are not able to post several times a day, that is really not necessary, but at least try to post once a day and try to post at the same time every day, because IG will notice this, and by doing that, IG will post or put your post higher on the feed for other people to see if you are more consistent. It basically gives you a tap on the back. IG likes consistent posters. IG likes consistent people consistently using their service. So that is one really great advice I can give you. Consistency is key. And other than that, not just the IG bit of it, that's a bonus, definitely. But by posting consistently, people will also get to know you better. If you're posting every day at the same time, you will become like a trusted person to them. They will know when to expect your content. Some people might even start waiting for your posts and get excited about them. So consistency is really something you need to strive for, because it will help your page get more followers for those two reasons. And one final thing I wanted to leave the video with is how to create a good bio. So this is obviously a more, let's see, yeah, this is a good bio, but it could look better than this as well. So she gives away a little bit about herself, that she stands for body positivity, obsessed with marketing and mac and cheese, her age. So it's definitely a personal bio, and it's appealing. It tells people what she stands for, what she believes in. So that is something that you can also strive for. Keep it short but to the point. Make it a little introduction into your personality and what your passions are. Invite curiosity to learn more about you and what your brand is. So I can show you what I did here. As you can see, I've done this myself. I explained that I've got a crush on the world because I'm absolutely obsessed with traveling. I'm a wanderpreneur. I'm a life enthusiast, and I am a foodie because I freaking love food. And then I advise them, like, if they're curious to work from their laptop and travel without a stop, just like I'm doing, then they can check out my link. But you know, it's short to the point. It's in bullet points, this one, but you can play around with that. Let them know a little bit about you. That is what I want to, want you guys to leave with, if you leave with nothing else. But make your page personal, make it authentic, make it about you and your life. Don't try to be something or someone that you're not, because people will feel that through your content. And also, if you're trying to be someone you're not, it's gonna show. It's gonna show, and people will not be attracted to something that is fake or something that is trying too hard to be something that it's not. So be true to yourself. Post things that you would love seeing, post things that you're excited about, post things about your life, and trust me, the law of attraction will have you attract people that love the same things, and that is exactly what you want. That is how you're going to portray your brand. That's how you're going to attract people to your business. So those are my my IG tips for you guys. So I'm going to leave you with that, and I'll see you next time.